located in Greenville, Texas, which is in Hunt County. And two of the biggest things that happened to this county was cotton in the late 1800s, early 1900s was the mainstay of life here. This is how everybody made it through and survived. And then the other biggest thing that happened to our very small county was Audie Murphy, who, for those of you who don't know, he was the most decorated soldier of World War II. He did that all before he ever turned 21, which is an amazing accomplishment when you think about it. And then he also went on to become a movie actor, starred in over 40 films. The most popular one that he ever did was To Hell and Back, in which he stars as himself.
It is the story of a Texas farm kid who at the age of 12 fought his first war against hunger.
Audie was born very poor into a sharecropping family, born in Kingston, Texas, which is a tiny town just about 10 minutes north of here. Grew up mostly in Celeste. You know, he helped take care of the family. You know, he did hunting, so they'd have food on the table. So he got used to having to shoot and use a slingshot early when he was young. Well, he ended up earning the Medal of Honor from the heroic bravery he did during the battle at Holtzworth, and came back, kind of became the poster boy for the Army for a long time. He's on the cover of Life magazine and everything, went around to help really get everybody to know what the Army did and to get more recruiting. Then he went into acting.
And Audie Murphy, honored as the hero of the VFW conclave, coinciding with the New England premiere of the film recreating his exploits as America's most decorated combat soldier of World War II.
Cotton was really what got Hunt County its start. It really, in the beginning, they were only doing a few bales, but once the train came in the 1880s, it literally took off from about 10 bales in one year to literally thousands the next year. So everybody started growing cotton and selling it, and that's how they lived, it's how they survived. One really neat thing is we have the engine of the compress that was here. We had the world's largest compress that was located away from the ocean. So for us to have just the engine, when you see it, it's huge. Gives you an idea of how large the compress itself was. It was around 4 stories tall. And something really neat that happened was back in 1911 and again in 1912, they broke the world record for the greatest number of bales that were ever compressed in one day. Then we also have 2 buildings. One is called the Indy House. That is the oldest still standing house in Greenville. It was built in 1857 to 59. It took 2 years to build it. And then the other piece is a brand new donation that we're still working on. It is the oldest structure in the county. It's a 1-room log cabin. And it was built around 1851 to 52. And the really neat, interesting history about the cabin was it was also the county's polling place in the 1856 statewide election. We're telling about the history, and they're learning about the history, but also it's an interesting history that they're learning. You know, it's not just dry facts.